this is a snowy grass block, and most people would say it's the rarest block in the game, but there's actually tons of other illegal blocks that most people don't even know exist. So to find out what the rarest block in all of Minecraft truly is, I'm gonna collect every removed block from the game, most of which will take hours upon hours to get. The first block I want to get my hands on is the netherite stair. This block was added and then deleted on April 1st, 2020, and it's now exclusively found in the April Fool's Infinite Dimension snapshot. And to get the stair, I need to write the word missing onto a book and then throw it into a portal, allowing me to enter the missing dimension. Oh my god. Unlike other dimensions, this is a special void dimension where on the chords X0 and Y0, it has a platform with some interesting items. Firstly, there's iron golems with no AI, a chest with footprints inside, and the block we've all been looking for, the netherite stair. Luckily, I can just mine it, bring it back to the overworld, and transfer my inventory to the main world. So when I load in, I should have the netherite stair. Where's the netherite stair? And after I did a little research, this is gonna be a lot harder to get than I first thought. So I think the best thing to do is get the easier blocks first, and then get the harder ones last, like the netherite stair. And the first block I want to get my hands on is some pink wool, but not this type of pink wool that I can just craft. I want to get pink wool from a naturally spawning pink sheep, but finding one might take a while because it only spawns every 600 sheep. Wait, that's the pink sheep right there. I can't believe I found it that fast. Well, I'm not complaining, and that's officially 1 out of 25 blocks collected. And as the video goes on, the blocks will be getting crazier and crazier, even some that have never been collected before. Anyway, since I'm super far out from my base, I might as well collect some mycelium from a mushroom island, seeing as it's the rarest biome in the game. And by now you might be wondering where I'm gonna store all these blocks, and to that I give you the corridor. This is basically just gonna be a long hallway where I collect all the blocks and put them. Each block is gonna go on top of a quartz pillar with a little sign underneath showing off what the block is, and then I'm gonna decorate the outsides to match the block. So for the pink wool, I just went with an all white wool background, and then for the mycelium, I added some mushroom blocks. Anyways, moving right along onto the next block on the list, I want to get deep slate emerald ore. If you didn't know, deep slate emerald ore is the rarest ore in the game because the Y level emeralds can spawn in deep slate is very small. On top of that, they only spawn in mountain biomes, so I'm really hoping it doesn't take too long to get. Oh wait, that's deep slate coal. That's the second rarest ore in the game besides emeralds. I'm definitely taking this. And now it's time to find the hardest ore, the emerald ore. Okay, this mountain had no deep slate emerald ore, so I'm moving on to the next one. Oh, the emerald ore. I could not take another minute of looking for that. So I can put the deep slate emerald ore right here with the sign underneath, and then the deep slate coal right here. And for decoration, I added emerald blocks for the emerald side, and for the deep slate coal, I added an array of dark blocks. Anyways, the next blocks I want to obtain are the lodestone and netherite blocks, and both of those blocks are obtained with mining ancient debris. I hate mining ancient debris. So that's all 40 pieces I needed, and I even got a wither skeleton skull. So if I smelt all of these in my furnaces, I can craft the netherite block and the lodestone. For the netherite block side, I added netherrack with some quartz, and for the lodestone, I made it look like a bastion, and that's officially 6 blocks collected. So the next block I want to get is the skulk catalyst, but that's a pretty normal block, and I want to get it from killing a warden. If you didn't know, the world I'm in is actually an ultra hardcore world, so the warden is probably the worst idea ever. And with that in mind, I think I'm gonna need some help. So let me go quickly grab some iron and carved pumpkins, and I think you guys might know what I'm thinking, because guys, come on, I could not 1v1 the warden in ultra hardcore. Okay, so now that I'm at the ancient city by one of the shriekers, I can just make a bunch of iron golems. Oh my god, I literally have an army of them. So if I spawn in the warden, they should theoretically take care of him. Warden, iron golems, why aren't you fighting? Okay, there you go, guys. Come on, kill the warden. Okay, I think he died, and that was a little anticlimactic, but I'm not risking losing this world. So to decorate it, I used some skulk and made it look like a deep dark, and I have to say this one's my favorite so far. The skulk looks super nice. Anyways, as for over here, I want to get a piglin head. Now this one is especially hard because I need a supercharged creeper to kill a piglin inside the nether, but in order to get a supercharged creeper, I need to get myself a channeling trident. Ooh, there's a trident drown. Let me get it first try, please. Wait, there's 2 and no trident. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Come on. Wait, I got it on the 3rd drown. Let's go. Now I just need to get channeling onto it, and then step 2 is to now trap a piglin in a boat in the nether and name tag it. So this is gonna be where I'm gonna put the creeper into the nether, and the last step is to wait for a thunderstorm, and this took 2 days legitimately. Oh my god, it's thunderstorming. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, there's a creeper right there. I just need to hit him with the channeling. Okay, and then lure him into the boat, give him the name tag, break the boat, and then lure him into the nether. Okay, so if I just bring him over here to the piglin, he should blow him up and I get the head. Yes, bro, that took way too much time of my life. And for the decoration, I added some gold blocks around the piglin head, and now with these 2 blocks collected, I don't have any more room in the tunnel, so I need to dig out a little more. And for the final 2 non-illegal blocks blocks, I want to get the dragon egg and a beacon. The dragon egg I already have, so I just need to run down here and get it. And for the beacon, I could go to another fortress and kill wither skeletons, or I could do the smarter and lazier thing, which is grab one off of my double beacon. Yeah, I'm grabbing one off the double beacon. Anyways, for the beacon, I just added iron around the background, but for the dragon egg, I cooked. I added endstone and obsidian scattered around with little ender pearls and item frames, and this looks so cool. And with those 11 blocks collected, that's every easy block in the video, which means it's now time to get the illegal and removed blocks. So I think the first illegal block I want to get is the barrier block. And yes, it's actually obtainable in survival. To get it, I need to head back to an older version of the game titled 20W16A, which was the first version bastions were added to the game. And you'll see why that's important a little later. Anyways, first I need to gear up, and now I'm gonna go enter the nether, and I'm looking for a treasure bastion specifically. Okay, now that I'm finally at the bastion, I need to go down to the lava basins and clear out this specific section. And you can see it reveals a hidden barrier block. And I'm assuming this was some sort of bug, as this is the first version bastions were added into the game. I can't really do anything with the barrier block right now, so what I need to do is place down a dispenser, a button, and a bunch of slabs around it, and then transfer this chunk to the 1 block at a time April Fool's update, which was an update that limits your inventory size to 1 block but allows you to pick up and throw any block or mob in the game. So that means theoretically I would be able to pick up and hold the barrier block, except I can't. So what I need to do is press the button and I'm able to pick it up with a glitch. And the final thing I need to do is throw the barrier up in the air and make it land on my head. So now I literally have a barrier block on my head in survival. Then if I transfer myself back to the main world, I'll still have the barrier on my head and I'm able to take it off and hold it. And if